Hey, guess what? I decided to do a video about how I do my twists because I've been getting a lot of questions in my inbox about like how do you do your twist? How do you get them to lay down? How do you get them to last for so long? And some other questions. So I figured I would do a video about how I do my twists. I wished I had thought about doing this about maybe 2 or 3 days ago before I twisted my hair because I did it with something totally different this time. So I'm going to try to go through the process anyway and see how that works out. And if anybody has any questions still, let me know and I'll go over it again. But let's see. I started doing my twist in my hair about January of this year. Like before that, I was always trying to do twists because I really liked how they look. But I don't know, whenever I did them, they didn't look right. Either they stuck up, they stuck out, they stuck together, or they just weren't looking right. So I used to ask, there's another YouTuber called Summyr1988 and Kinky Tresses. You should check them out as well, and I'll put their information in the information box for you to check out their videos. And especially Summyr1988, because she used to wear twists. That was like her mainstay. She'd always wear those. So yeah, so I would ask them questions, and they would answer my questions. And so that's pretty much how I learned how to do them. The products that I've been using for doing my twist have been, I first started using the Hila Wajid Lock It Up Gel, and this is the one that is, it's orange in color, or yellow, whatever you want to say. That's the color, that's the one you need to get. This is a really nice product to use for doing 2 strands twists. And then Boss Gal is another person who I watched her videos, and she did twists with Kinky Curly Custards. So I want to say maybe like around April of this year, I decided to give Kinky Curling Custard, it looks like this, a try. And phenomenal twist with this product, really nice. And let's see, I also tried experimenting with some butters, and some of the butters that I used were Soft Sheens Carson's Coil Whipped Cream, and then I used Soft Sheen Carson's Mango and Oil Capusu Butter for twist. These products were okay. They're not okay, but they're nice products too. They're very moisturizing. Yeah. So let's see what else. I tried. And I also tried Comet Biologics. They have a new product for doing twists. That's their Lock and Twist Butter. I don't have it with me, but if you go to their site, cometbiologics.com, you can see it's a Lock and Twist Butter. And I will do a review on that pretty shortly because this is what I have in my hair right now. So, yeah, so one thing I learned about doing the 2-strand twist is that parting plays a major factor in how your hair is going to lay. And I watched YouTuber Summyr1988, and one thing she said is about how to part your hair. She parts it on a diagonal. And actually, I have a video here that'll show you a little bit of how I did it on the diagonal. Okay, so now I'm ready to do a second section. So as you can see, here's my part that I already made, and it's going on a diagonal. And then you can almost see what happens is like these fall like this. So when I do these are going to fall down too, just like this. So I'm going to go ahead and twist these, and I'll come back and I'll show you how they lie. Okay. Okay, so I finished this side of my head, and I parted it on a diagonal. So basically you can see like they kind of hang like as if you had like straight hair, or like a bob kind of sort of style. So like I said, what I did is I have each, like the parts are on a diagonal. Like there's one. They're still kind of wet, so they kind of feel like slippery. And you see another part, and then another part. So they're all going on a diagonal. And you can see the part going diagonal. So I find that when I do this, it helps my hair to lay, not flat, but they lay like in a style that looks kind of like, I don't know, like a bob kind of style. So I will come back when I have the full finished product, and I'm thinking that I might leave these twists in, even though I said I wasn't going to leave them in long. I might leave them in like a day or so and then take them out and work on styles to do with the twist out, because for one, I don't know if it'll dry because now it's like after 1 and my hair takes such a long time to dry. So yeah, I'm going to start to work on this and I'll come back when everything's all done. Okay, catch you later. So yeah, so doing both the diagonal, and I also do what's called like the bricklayering. That's what I have now. And that's basically where, you know, you kind of part your hair in sections going across. And there's like, I have a bobby pin in it right now. 1 second. Each section, like for instance, these twists that you see right here on the front, that's considered, for to me, a row. So each row is basically, oops, I can find that row here. It's going this way. You know, it's just going straight down. And then the next row is just right underneath it. It's just right underneath it. Where a diagonal, it would come, you know, it'd be going like this way, kind of, and not straight across. So these are kind of like straight across. So you have like a row here, and then you lift this up, and you have another row, and they're just pretty much straight. And that's how I have it going in the back too. So what happens is, as you keep doing row, 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 you get like a layered look. So like on the bottom here, like I have, my first row is my nape, and then the next row is this row, and the next row is this row, and the next row is this row, and then, you know, next row is this row, next row is this row, next row, until you get like to the middle of your head. And I start off first, what I did was I part my hair in the middle, and I make 4 sections. And then I divide each section as I'm working with it. So when I would use the Tahila YG Lock It Up, so I would just use like the Kinky Tube leave-in conditioner, and I would just apply it to my hair, you know, run it through, and then I would just simply start to twist, 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 depending on how I was doing it, like diagonal or bricklayering. And then I learned about the well, and then I started trying the Kinky Curly Custard. So for me, how I apply the Kinky Curly Custard when I do my twist, and I've gotten, like, I would say the most phenomenal results is with Kinky Curly Custard. I would do it like, okay, I have my hair parted and I have the 4 sections. So let's just say I'm going to do my hair in a bricklayering way, right? And I have this section right here, this row that I want to twist. And what I would do is I would spray with water. You always got to make sure when you use Kinky Curly Custard, your hair has to be pretty much saturated with water. So keep a water bottle nearby, so as you do each section, you know, you spray it with the water. And then I apply some more of that Kinky Tube leave-in conditioner, because basically the night before I wash my hair and I condition it with the Kinky Tube leave-in conditioner. But when I get ready to twist, I have another small bottle, not a bottle, but another jar of the conditioner already made up. So I apply it again to my hair because, you know, it might be a little bit dry, and I find it just, like you said, like the directions like Kinky Curly said, when you are putting it in your hair, always use the not today. So, you know, I put that stuff, you know, section by section. Like I'll take this whole this row that I'm going to do. So I'll take the Kinky Tube leave-in conditioner, put it in my hair. Then I'll take the Kinky Curly Custard and I'll rake it through my hair, just like, you know, if I was doing a leave-in, not a leave-in, but a wash and go. Like I'll rake it through my hair, rake it through this one section. And then I'll put this section away, and then I'll work on this twist, twist, twist. And what happened is, the curls are being, they're forming basically, you know, like we do wash and go. So then I'll get the next one and I'll just twist on top of the curls. Twist, 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 right? Then I'll do my next row, put the Kinky Tube leave-in conditioner in, and then, you know, rake it through my hair, rake it through that one section, and then start twisting that row across. So what I find is by letting the curls form with the rake and smooth method, then when you twist on top of it, as the twists get older, they just begin to like spiral and they puff out a little bit more, and the hair begins to look more or less like a wash and go than a 2-strand twist. And then once I'm finished, one thing I have learned is that, like, I don't like to do my hair at night because then you're laying on the twist, and then that tends to make them stick together and then stick out and do weird things. So I would suggest, if you're going to twist your hair, twist it early enough so that you can have time for it to air dry. And then Don't put any scarves, don't put any sleeping bonnets, none of that, because that just presses them down. If it's not fully dry, then it's going to compress to your head. Or sometimes I find when I slept with a sleeping cap that would just, I don't know, I didn't like how it shaped my head, or the shape the twist. So I just sleep with nothing, absolutely nothing. I just put a satin pillowcase on, go to bed. I get up in the morning, like I do what I have to do. For the first 2 days, I don't moisturize it. I don't spray any water. I just leave it, because to me the twists are still setting and the hair is beginning to do its thing. So I don't disturb that whole process. Let it go. And then maybe like after the second day, like day 3, day 4, day 5, or whatever, then I'll spray it with I have like a castor oil, water, jojoba oil, and a bottle, and I'll spray it with that. And I, not to saturate, but I spray it enough. And then I take a plastic cap and I keep that on my head and, you know, do whatever I need to do for the day, for the morning rather, before I get to go to work. And then, you know, when I'm going to my work, I take it off, and, you know, your curls are like revived, your hair is like revived. It just looks really nice. And that's pretty much it. That's the trick I found. It's just, you know, rake it through your hair like you're doing a wash and go. And then once you do it, don't touch it. Just like you said with any other, like if you're doing your hair with defining your curls, don't touch it. Same thing to me with twists. Just don't touch it. Just let them hang and do their thing, and boom, you will have a very nice set of twists. And now for the twist out, what I do is I take each section out. I don't, I might moisturize. No, I don't moisturize it. I moisturize it the day before. So that day that I'm taking twists out, just take them out and I leave them. Like I don't further break those twists down. I don't do anything. I just leave them, because I know that the next day it's going to be fuller and fuller and fuller. So there really is no need for me to break them down. Yeah, so that's pretty much. And then, oh yeah, if I'm going to moisturize my twist out, I moisturize with Kinky Biologics. I didn't bring it out, but Kinky Biologics has a Amla and Heavy Cream, so I use that. And so I'll take each section, I just rub it in my hand, and then I don't do like this. I just kind of like squeeze it in my hair, and then I get my end and squeeze it. So I'll take another section of my hair, rub it in my hand, and just like squeeze it in that way. And that's how I do the moisturization of the twist out. And I don't sleep with a stocking cap. I don't sleep with a satin bonnet. I just sleep again on the same thing, a satin pillowcase. And I have many of them, and I find like the crisper they are and the fresher they are, the more they kind of like support your hair, and you don't really have to worry about those bonnets and all that other stuff, because I found that stuff is just like, I don't know. I tried it, and I like I said, I woke up in the morning, my head be like all smushed down, and you wonder, okay, how am I going to get this to pop out? But yeah, so that's pretty much it for me on how I do my twists. So catch you later.